Good morning, Community Family Church. It's so nice to spend some time with you again this morning. The previous time I spoke to you, I spoke about life and living life to the fullest, as John 10 verse 10 tells us. Today I want to speak about life again, but I want to talk about it in a bit of a different angle. And I want to ask you, are you living this life that God has given you for yourself, or are you living it for others? I want to start by reading Matthew 5 verse 43, and this is Jesus' own words, and it goes like this. You have heard the law that says, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say, love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. In that way you will be acting as true children of your Father in heaven. For he gives his sunlight to both the evil and the good, and he sends rain on the just and the unjust. If you love only those who love you, what reward is there for that? Even corrupt tax collectors do that. If you are kind only to your friends, how are you different from anyone else? Today I want to tell you the story of Corrie ten Boom. This is a woman that lived in the time of World War II, and she never married, even though she really longed for a husband and for children of her own. She lived with her parents and her sister, and they had a family business. And her favorite thing, or the thing that she was most excited about in her week, was on Sundays she gave Sunday school to the special needs children at their church. However, one day these special needs children started disappearing, and they didn't come to her class anymore. What happened is they were taken by the government from their parents, and they were placed into state institutions. So shortly after this started happening, Corrie and her family, the ten Boom family, decided that they were going to help Jews in the time of World War II. And they built a hidden room in their house where they saved over 1,000 Jews in this time, and also hundreds of Dutch underground workers. Unfortunately, the ten Boom family was betrayed, and all of them were thrown into prison. The night of their betrayal and the night that they were thrown into prison, there were 6 Jews still hidden in this secret room, and the police did not find them. They were saved a few hours later. Everyone in Corrie's family, except for Corrie, died in concentration camps. She was the sole ten Boom survivor, and she came home to live again and to tell their story. She testifies everywhere where she travels, and she focuses on 3 main points, and I want to share that with you. The one is, there is no pit that God is not deeper still. 2, God gives us love to forgive our enemies. 3, Jesus always wins the final victory. Corrie knew how to embrace life and how to live life. She could have easily been a depressed and sad person and just died alone and lived for herself. But she chose to live each day for others. She chose to help special needs children, to help the Jews. She chose to love when others chose to hate. Let us also live as Corrie did, for others. Choose to love when others hate, and choose to give all that we have, because I truly believe that is when our life has true meaning, and when our life that God has given us as a gift truly makes sense. May you have a super blessed day. Miss all of you and love you.